What's going on, everybody in the building, man? As June comes to a close, we are finally welcoming in July, and we're halfway throughout the year right now, and it's crazy because time's been flying. But with that being said, we got a lot to talk about today for some of the upcoming releases for the month of July with this week's Got 'em Early. What's going on, everybody, man? First and foremost, we got a couple of packages in. We got a lot of stuff on the way and more to come. And I wanted to pop things off for the month of July with this a whole new, just, I guess, chapter for the channel. So, you know, we're working on some things, I'm working on some things, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. And I really want to bring in some fresh content moving in for July. So with that being said, we'll be, you know, kind of going through some sort of changes and new things that you may see. And if you want to see some things, feel free to comment it down below. This is, however, the last week of June, and we got to go ahead and talk about what's in store following up for July. And the first one off the list is a shoe we've seen before, but now in a new colorway, and that is the Nike Air Max Plus Tempo. Bam! Nah, I think I said tempo. It's the Tiempo. This Air Max Plus Tiempo, which means time in English. And this thing is just hanging off like a daddy nutsack. Like, it's just slanging, bro. It's just slanging. Now, we actually seen something like this released earlier in the year, I believe in March, in all black. And now we have it in its kind of reverse colorway in a metallic silver. Now, on the box, it says wolf gray / black. And it's an Air Max Plus, but with that mashup of that kind of soccer indoor look, or Tiempo. I mean, we've seen these also, this little flap featured on golf shoes as well, which basically covers up the laces, but it also adds in a little aesthetic and nice look overall on this shoe in general. I have not seen this featured though on an Air Max Plus, except that previous pair that dropped later on in March, but this one is set to release later on in July. Right now, as of making this video, there is no set release date for me, at least to tell you guys. But what I can say is that the retail price point is gonna be coming in at $190, which is a lot. I don't see these really going for that much or selling for that much. Maybe, you know, when the price drops a little bit less, maybe so, but yeah, 190 is a lot right now for some Air Maxes. But the Air Max Plus, don't get me wrong, it's a very good quality shoe, a very comfortable shoe. It's released, back in like the 1990, 1998, and it's held its time. It's held its time. I owned a pair of them when they originally released, and I love of course, the like original black, blue, and hint of yellow colorway. This little part, of course, can be removed and you can just rock it as your typical Air Max Plus like that, or you can keep it on with the little mudguard flap feature there, which I said soccer, I've seen this on, we've seen it in golf, and also I've seen this featured in baseball cleats as well. So it kind of had that sporty look overall on it, and yeah, we'll be releasing later on throughout sometime in July, more than likely near that front part, but I don't like how loose it is, bro. I mean, obviously when you tighten it up and put some laces on it or something, they'll probably sit down a little bit more, but it's just flappy dappy, bro. Like, god damn. But I ain't gonna lie, overall, these are hard, but they're not 190 hard. I'm gonna keep it 100. But they cool, they clean, something to talk about, something to keep your eye on, something different, you feel me? But another shoe I want to talk about is another colorway that I am trying out, and I more than likely will try to get a review out on this on the channel, because we're gonna be reviewing more shoes, different shoes than just Jordan and Nike. We gotta, well, this is Nike, but just more than Jordan, okay? And this one in particular is another colorway of the LeBron 21, and I believe these are called like the multi-pink. Check them out. So yeah, LeBron 21 Pink Multicolor is what the name of this one is. And what I've noticed with the LeBron 21s is they all come, a lot of them come, they have played around with tons of different materials on this shoe. We've seen this featured as well, which is like the inside card for the LeBron on how it's designed, the outer shell, spear lining, engineered base layering, Nike Zoom, top-loaded 6mm articulated forefront, Zoom airbag, co-molded heel guard rail, Air Zoom bottom-loaded 13mm heel Zoom airbag, multi-directional outsole transaction array. So, you know, they did a lot of, put a lot of technology behind the 21. I did like a lot the shop that we featured as well on this channel, but we just did not have time to get to the review. But we have here another one as well. And as I stated, I've noticed they've messed around with, you know, suedes. They've messed around with the velvet, with the shop collab. This one is a whole different type of material. I mean, what it really feels like is suede that was hit with water and dried up and then kind of brushed a little bit. It's like that dried up suede material. It's very hard. You can hear it there, but at the same time, it's still like, would say like a suede material that has been pretty much washed out a little bit. I do like the shape overall. I do like the overall look, and it's a very nice futuristic look. You do have the tag. Please note, due to the material characteristics, washing or rubbing may cause print colors to disappear. So that's something also to keep in mind. Now, there is no set release date as of the recording right now, but these will be retailing at $200. And there's been, you know, a lot of LeBron's, this is the 21st signature shoe for LeBron, right? And when it comes to LeBron's and like where I stand with them, I definitely love a lot of the 1 to 10, couple of them after as well. Don't get me wrong. I kind of got lost a little bit after the 10 as far as like remembering every single model, but the 21 definitely is a very nice shoe. It's a different type of shoe for LeBron because a lot of his shoes in the past have always kind of been bulky, and as you can notice, as it's gotten moving forward, it's kind of slimmed down, kind of taking the shape and the look. I hate to say it, but like kind of, you know, Kobe-esque. Kobe always had those low top, those slim, those slimy, you know what I'm saying, that snake, like just very agile type of look and overall look, where LeBron was bulky, bulldozer, just monstrous, right? These have a very nice slim look, low top look. This one in particular, I think is a size 9? Yeah, size 9 or 10.5 in women's. So it's a little bit bigger than me. I would probably have one with 8, but I grabbed the 9, and we'll stay tuned and more than likely try to get a full-on in-depth review on here. You got the 4 rings on the inside here. It's like a hand with 4 rings on it. And as far as I know right now, as far as the name, if there's like a theme or a name for it, there hasn't been one. This is called the Pink Multicolor, and on the box it says multicolor / metallic silver, 9 and then 10.5. So we'll have to wait and see if there's a specific name on it. It definitely has that Aunt Pearl KD type of color design on it, but obviously that ain't the name of it. We'll just keep it 100. Next up, we do have a shoe that actually has a release date, and this is a women's exclusive, and this is the Jordan 1 First in Flight. Bam. The Jordan 1 First in Flight set to release on July 6th. Retail price point is $180. Women's exclusive. Does come with a sticker here. And from what I read and learned about this particular shoe, because you will probably read on this card as well, First in Flight, you think of Michael Jordan, but also it has a lot to do with the Wright brothers, who were the first people to build, you know, the airplane and take flight. On the back of it, you have a little card right here, which says Air Jordan. The way she moves across the hardwood court, it's her record-breaking skills, her dunking abilities. She's first in flight, true to the game, breaking barriers year after year since 1984 and beyond. Let's celebrate to the many first in women's basketball. And as stated before, this is the a women's exclusive. And on the tag, a little bit different, you have the Nike Air and then the First in Flight tag on the tongue. Quality of leather, really nice. Has that obsidian type of look. Obsidian 1, we've seen various iterations of that Obsidian Jordan 1 that have released, or just Obsidian colorways, but on the box, it states University Blue, and of course, kind of pays that color homage to the North Carolina Tar Heels, but as I stated before, North Carolina, where the first flight of, you know, first flight, flying and dunking, all the above, kind of playing that pun in on that name. These, as I stated before, releasing July 6th. And you got the hang tag here, Nike Air. Nike Air on the front and back. You got a mixture of some leathers on the back part here. That light blue, or I guess you could say the university blue feature throughout the shoe is though, however, and what appears to be more so of a suede, in my opinion. You know, I get my suedes and nubucks mixed up, but it is a very soft overall material featured throughout that whole entire university blue. You got a little bit of that tumbled leather featured on what appears to be, and we can usually say is a sail on there. Every single thing that's white from Jordan brand is typically sail at this point. And then you have that navy navy or obsidian featured on the back here, and also on the tongue right there. Also comes with an additional set of laces in that yellow, which I think these might actually look kind of cool with that yellow. It might look a little nice pop. I'll get an image if I can. I believe you can find an image on the insole. It has the AJ23 in a diamond shaped, and you know, it's paying homage to the ladies out there, first in flight as well, and you know, just paying homage to the ladies once again and giving them that great celebration. July is going to be a big month for ladies. It's a lot of things going on in the NBA. One in particular we're going to be talking about as well. And this is another iteration and another women's exclusive releasing for that month. I think it's a very nice colorway, solid colorway. Anything with that UNC Tar Heel type of look is always a banger. You got that little bit of hit of that gold though. It helps pop things off. And I think it's a very solid color, very solid looking shoe in my opinion. And we will definitely get the review out for you guys and girls on that this week, because it's flying in the next week. And last but not least, got something pretty special right here, man. The WNBA and the Jordan 3 Desert Camo. Yes, yes, yes. We have All-Star Weekend popping off in July for the WNBA. And out of my existence, and a lot of you guys can probably agree and disagree, ladies and gentlemen, that this is probably one of the biggest years for the WNBA. It's popping, you know, it is what it is. Like, ladies basketball is at an all-time high. A lot of great athletes, a lot of great ladies doing their thing from different teams, this is the rookie class that came in, and I believe this is the start of something very, very big. And we have the WNBA Desert Camo. Now, All-Star Weekend is going to be in Phoenix, Arizona, and a lot of this obviously desert camo, they're playing into the array of that, and the, you know, Phoenix, Arizona, it's literally a damn desert. You also have the orange WNBA tag with the All-Star here, which is the WNBA logo featured on the hand tag, and I really, really like this camo. Like, there's been tons of camo print Jordans for years and years and years, right? Like Jordan 10 camos, there's been Jordan 3 camos, there's been tons of camo prints, right? This one, in my opinion, is probably the best one yet. You know, right now, everything with Jordan, a lot of that stuff sits. It does. I wouldn't be surprised if this one does fairly well. At the same time, I could be 100% wrong. I'm not the guy to read the market. But what I'm saying is, I like the look. They didn't go for the washed out, beat up look, which, you know, it would look dope as well, but I just like the desert camo print in general. The print on this, I like it. I like it a lot. People that could go and distress this and wash it out, it probably even look even dope, even better in my opinion. But I do like the fact that the WNBA also went along and backed this shoe. It's gonna be a pretty big collab. Regardless if people wanna go out and try to flip it and do all that, I think this is gonna be a good shoe that's gonna resonate well with a lot of people out there. I like it as a man, you feel me? But obviously it is a women's exclusive. That don't stop me, and that don't stop a lot of men out there as well to want to celebrate and cop it and also to show support. But I think this shoe will do decent for the most part. We know how it is when it comes to Jordans right now and the overall market, but as far as that, like, that doesn't dictate whether or not I like this shoe. This shoe could be going, I mean, obviously it's gonna retail for $200. It could be going for $120 right now. You could tell me that. In the secondary market, it doesn't mean I don't like the shoe. I still like the shoe the same exact way. But I love the print. I love desert camo just in general. They got the NBA All-Star tag with the Air Jordan on the other side. You got the Jumpman, which is featured in, like, for the most part, it feels like a metal material popped out on top of there, so it's not embroidered, it's popped out. You got the Air Jordan on the back in black, and you have a second set of laces. Ooh, I didn't know this one. And that orange. That might, we're gonna do a review on these on the on foot. I might have to just swap it out just to look at it, to see that pop, to see how that thing pops. On the inside, you got the WNBA logo feature there in orange as well. It's a very nice looking sneaker. I ain't gonna lie, that gum bottom, or translucent gum bottom, because you can see a little bit through it, and you got the hints of orange here. I like these, bro. I really, really like these. Women's Air Jordan Retro, and I mentioned text. I actually mentioned text, and I took it out of this video. Like, I edited it out. I didn't want to say it because I read where it was called the WNBA Air Jordan 3 text, and I'm like, text, but it says retro text. But it's being called the Desert Camo, of course, because of the colorway. On the box, though, you got DK Driftwood / Sail Hemp. This is size 10, 8.5Y. And you even have that Desert Camo box. Like, you could see that it has that shine of the Desert Camo pattern going on this shoe. I really like these. I'm looking forward to seeing how overall everybody takes it in. The midsole also, I just noticed, is all white. You know, typically you see a lot of color variations going on here. They kept it all white, and I think it does well with with that contrast on the bottom. It's a very nice color, bro. It's a very nice shoe, and it's different. I don't know, I like it. The material utilized here is of like a canvas material than, you know, your typical like leathers or suedes. It's all canvassed out upper. And I like it, man. I like these. I really do. Will I be copying it? That part I gotta wait and see. It is something different, maybe so, you know what I'm saying? I know it's for the ladies, so I don't need no ladies beat me up. It'd be the fellas that be complaining about the ladies. The ladies don't be caring. But, you know, I wouldn't mind letting the ladies get them first though, and then maybe if, you know, if they sitting around for a little bit, I wouldn't mind picking them up. The shape, the toe box, everything, man. I like these. I like them. That's all I can say. And these are releasing on July 13th, so keep your eyes peeled on that. And yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always, and I'm out. Peace.